People say a person's heart changes slowly, but sometimes a broken bar all it takes is one sentence. Arman Khan, a 35-year-old CEO known for his cold discipline and strict professionalism, never believed emotions had a place in business. He lived on contracts, deadlines, and numbers and nothing more. But that morning, as he stepped outside his office building to make a phone call, he saw a woman cleaning the floor near the entrance, coughing quietly into her elbow. She tried to hide it, but the sound carried through the marble hallway. Beside her was a little girl, no more than 7, wearing a faded pink sweater and holding a small tiffin. She kept looking at her mother with worry so deep it didn't belong on a child's face. Arman didn't think much at first. Employees came and went. People worked hard. It wasn't his concern. But fate had other plans. When the woman tried to stand, her knees buckled slightly. Arman stepped forward instinctively, holding her elbow so she wouldn't fall. She apologized over and over, embarrassed, trying to stand straighter, smile wider, pretend she was fine, until the little girl stepped forward and whispered the truth that shattered him inside. Mommy is sick, a broken bar, but she still works. She can't stop. We need to pay rent, a broken bar, and my school fees, a broken bar, and the doctor said medicines are important, a broken bar, but mommy says we can't afford them. The girl didn't look up. She just hugged the tiffin tighter, as if her entire world depended on keeping it safe. Arman felt something twist in his chest, something he hadn't felt in years. He knelt down slowly, looking at the girl. "What's your name?" he asked gently. "Wayla," she whispered. "And your mommy?" he asked. "Her name is Hainaya," the girl said softly. "She's very strong. Even when she can't breathe properly, a broken bar, she still works, so I don't get sad." Hainaya quickly wiped her eyes, putting on the brave smile. "Sir, I am fine." "Really? I just have a little cold." But Arman had seen enough in life to know when someone was lying. Her hands were trembling. Her breathing was shallow. Pain flickered across her face every few seconds. He called his assistant immediately and ordered the company car to be brought around. "No, sir," Hainaya protested. "Please, a broken bar, I can't leave work. I need this job. I'll be okay." Arman looked at her with a firm, steady voice. "You're going to the hospital. That's an order." And for the first time, the strong woman didn't argue. At the hospital, the doctor ran tests. The results were worse than expected. Hainaya had severe pneumonia, worsened because she had ignored symptoms for weeks. She needed treatment immediately. Wayla clung to her mother in fear, saying she would be good, she wouldn't ask for toys, she wouldn't ask for school snacks, just please get better. Arman watched them from the corner of the room, his jaw tightening. He had seen thousands of financial charts, but nothing had cut him the way the sight of that child did. When Hainaya fell asleep after the injection, little Wayla came to sit beside Arman. "Uncle," she whispered, "Mummy works so much. She wakes up at 4, cleans houses, then comes to your office building. She never buys anything for herself. She even sold her jewelry when I got sick last year." Arman swallowed hard, feeling guilt and something unfamiliar creeping in. "And what about your father?" he asked gently. "We don't have one," she said softly. "Mummy says God is taking care of us now." Those simple words, a broken bar, broke him. Over the next few days, Arman personally ensured Hainaya received full treatment, a private room, best doctors, proper food. He arranged for a caretaker to watch over her when she slept. Meanwhile, he spent time with little Wayla, who seemed to bloom in kindness and innocence despite the hardships she had faced. At work, employees whispered in shock. The CEO, who never smiled, was now bringing a little girl with pigtails into his office, drawing pictures with her during lunch breaks, and making sure she had warm meals. When Hainaya regained enough strength to sit up, she burst into tears seeing how her daughter was being cared for. "Sir, a broken bar, I can't repay this. I don't know why you're helping us." Arman took a breath and said quietly, "Because no mother should suffer like this, and no child should learn pain before happiness." Hainaya cried silently, clutching her daughter's hand. Once Hainaya was discharged, Arman offered her a stable job inside the company, not cleaning floors anymore, but an office assistant role with a proper salary, benefits, and working hours that allowed her to rest. She refused at first, feeling unworthy, but Armin insisted, not out of charity, but because he saw her resilience and strength. Months passed. Hanaya regained full health. Little Layla grew confident, cheerful, and full of dreams. She often said Armin was her hero. But what no one expected of Broken Bar was how much Armin changed. He became more patient, kinder, more human. Employees noticed the softness in his voice, the smiles that were once impossible, the way he looked at life differently. And one evening, when the sun dipped behind the office building, little Layla tugged at Armin's sleeve and said something that made his world stop. "Uncle Broken Bar, can you come to my school function tomorrow? They said we can bring someone who makes us proud. I want to bring you." Armin didn't respond for a moment. His throat tightened. No board meeting, no award, no business deal had ever made him feel what that one sentence did. He placed his hand gently on her head. "I'll be there, always." The next day, he sat among parents, cheering the loudest when Layla sang her song on stage. Hanaya watched from beside him, eyes shining with gratitude and something deeper. By the end of the year, Armin launched a company program to support single parents, ensuring medical help, stable salaries, and childcare for those in need. All because one little girl whispered the truth he could no longer ignore. As the story concluded, the viewers felt that familiar pull in their hearts, of the reminder that kindness can change lives, that small moments create big transformations, that humanity still exists. And if you're watching this video right now, feeling even a little bit touchy to Broken Bar,